those times that Melody warned me that you may be up to something. You really made me the world's biggest fool.
Nadrah, let me
No,
explain.
you don't get to talk.
Sayang, just wait. Sayang, let's just discuss this.
Oh, I'm the sayang you're talking to?
Maybe we should have waited a bit longer.
It's better for us to come clean and get ahead of it.
Ahead, beside, behind. Did you actually think that telling your wife that you secretly married another woman overseas will go down well?
I know that it's a shock to her, but nothing has changed.
Not that it would go down well, but that she would understand our unique situation.
The two of you are seriously delusional.
At the end of the day, we're still family. Where are you going, Sai? Come on.
Away from you. You're such a liar. How stupid of me to fall for it.
I never lied to you.
Wow, you're really going there.
I've nothing to hide from you.
And all the days from the first till now, what do you call that? I'd like to know your definition of hiding.
I was just waiting for the right time.
Are you seriously defending yourself right now?
You've just been so busy with work at Grand Hills and Mashanda. I didn't want to add to your stress.
Oh, how considerate of you.
Say, please. Okay, in time, I really hope that you can accept my relationship with Ida.
Why would I do that? I'm your wife.
So is she. I love you both equally. And she loves the girls too. Say, please, let's talk about this. Say. Better today?
If your Bapa is around to see you behave like this.
Ma, please, don't stress yourself out again.
He knock your head, I tell you.
Ma, what did I do wrong? I love a woman. I married her.
You already have a wife.
I also love. Ma, my heart is big enough for all the women in my life. You, Nadrah, the girls.
What kind of thinking is this, Irfan?
Is it so wrong for me to ask everyone to just love one more person?
You are a father. You're supposed to set a good example for your girls. How is this a good example? You tell me.
Ma, they will see that their father is treating women with respect.
I don't like this. It's a mistake.
Hey, Uncle Wally, stop it!
Excuse me?
Who's that?
Grand Uncle Wally died 40 years ago.
Is he one of those people who can see things?
What time is it? I need to go for my lesson plan meeting.
Don't be silly lah. It's the dementia. I search online. Sometimes they hear things that are not there.
How long is she going to stay here? We can't afford to look after her. She eats a lot.
I know. But we need to help mediate between her friend Charlene and our niece Sophie, or else things won't go anywhere.
What time is it?
We still have plenty of time, Che. You just finish your breakfast, okay? And then later, I'll take you down for a short walk.
Flight prices are so insane these days. Look. By the way, do you think you could check in on my folks while I'm gone?
Yeah, of course. I'd be happy to. How long are you going to be away for?
Maybe a week or so. Made some contacts in the fashion industry who are going to be showing me around. Different brands, product facilities. Kind of a whirlwind trip. Seoul, Hanoi, Shenzhen, maybe Bali?
That's like a lot.
I know the timing isn't great with my aunt staying at my parents and everything, but these opportunities don't come by very often, or at all.
Totally understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Thanks for understanding. I would have asked Venya, but I think she's got her hands full with Vignesh.
All good. I'll just bill you for my time.
Why are you here anyway?
I'm here to give some friendly advice to your aunt's housemate, Charlene. or shall I say, ex-housemaid.
I still can't believe it was Ida. I was so sure it was Amira.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the fact that this could even have happened.
Okay, why Ida? What does he even see in her?
I don't want to speculate, and I don't want to know.
Aren't you at least a little curious? Are you gonna talk to her about it?
I just realized I actually have to see her at the clinic. Great.
You're not gonna fire her?
I can't. The clinic can't run without her.
You'll find someone else. Someone who won't go and marry your husband behind your back.
How am I supposed to work with her?
No. Hey, look, she should be the one who's nervous about facing you. If I were you, I'd walk in there with my head held high and show her who's boss.
We've been living together for donkey years. I'm more her family than her sister or her niece.
I understand that, but taking them to court is going to be a costly affair. It's going to take time. It's going to be stressful.
So you're suggesting that I give in to Hui Hong's brother just because he has deeper pockets?
No. I'm not saying that at all. But there are other avenues to pursue before the nuclear one. Mediation, for example.
Her brother Haro just wants to be in control. He doesn't even care about Hui Hong at all. Did I tell you that they just leave her alone at home with the maid all day?
Okay, I understand that each of you have different expectations of how Hui Hong should be cared for.
Hui Hong's condition has gotten so much worse since she started staying with them. Is there any way I can get an LPA now so that I can make decisions on her behalf?
You can only get an LPA if you're a compos mentis, of sound mind. Unfortunately, Hui Hong doesn't fulfill that requirement.
How else can I bring her home?
Well, you could apply to the courts to be her deputy, you know, make decisions on her behalf.
Then let's do that.
But Sophie and her father can object to that application.
Now Hui Qing wants to meet. I tell you, for so many years, none of her siblings even bothered to ask after her. Now they want to tussle over her like this.
I thought we could try and settle this amongst ourselves without getting any lawyers involved.
And how do you propose we do that?
We let Hui Hong decide for herself.
That might have been possible some months ago. Definitely not now. Not since she's been staying at her dear brother's house.
Hey, are you accusing us of something? Because my dad told us all about your horrible temper.
Firstly, that is a ridiculous exaggeration. Secondly, none of you have any clue about what it means to see to her needs. The maid just leaves her to rot in front of the TV.
Always raising your voice at her, telling her to do this and that. Not a very caring caregiver, if you ask me.
Okay. But maybe we should just hear from Hui Hong herself.
What time is it? I need to go for my lesson plan meeting.
Is your maid even equipped to look after Hui Hong? I know what she likes to eat and when she likes to take her walks. And yes, maybe it can be stressful at times.
Maybe you should be thanking us for relieving you of the stress.
The point is, I have worked out a daily routine that keeps her mentally engaged and happy.
We have the means to look after her. And as a family, a responsibility to look after her assets.
You think I want her money? Is that what all the fuss is about? Wow, you rich people really have some kind of complex about money. Not that it's any of your business, but we have a commitment to each other. Both of us are single, so we agreed to look after each other. She looked after me when I had cancer, and I'll look after her now.
There was one time, me and Charlene were at this bar near my place, and we started dancing on the tabletop.
That was more than 30 years ago.
And we started singing along to the music, and the whole bar joined in.
Look, why don't we take a break? Charlene and Hui Hong haven't had a chance to catch up in a while. Why don't we just let them do that?
Okay, how did this start? When did it even start?
Okay, look, when our father got arrested in Batam, I really don't know what to do. Irfan was in Batam for his work. He had contacts there, so he's the one who actually helped to find a lawyer.
But the one that got the sentence reduced to 6 months?
It would have been 2 years, Amira. I'm so thankful to Irfan. So I help him with some admin work here and there.
Yeah, that's all fine, Kak, but at the end of the day, he is married to your boss.
I know I felt guilty at first. I didn't want to fall for him. I tried my best not to even think about it. But one day he actually confessed his feelings for me.
I don't even get what's the point of getting married when it's not even legal.
He just want to prove to me that he's genuine.
So he's definitely not going to leave Nadrah,
He still wants to be married to Nadrah.
but he still wants to be together with you.
Something like that.
How can you accept this, Kak? Don't you want to be with someone who loves you and only you?
I know. I know people will talk. I know people will judge me for being the third party. But it's okay. We don't care what others think. As long as we can be together.
I mean, I can't really recall whether we have met, but I have heard stories of the rebel aunt in the family. Sorry that they cut you off.
I didn't know I had such a happening reputation. But actually, I cut myself off. How's your father?
Let's just say he's very particular, likes things to be done a certain way.
You mean his way?
I guess his reputation hasn't changed much over the years.
Okay, just so I understand. Was my brother the one who insisted that my sister stay with you?
He just doesn't want her to be taken advantage of.
Why would Charlene do that?
The assets held in Auntie Hui Hong's name is significant.
Oh my God, so this is really about the money. Anyway, what does it matter to him?
Dad just want to make sure that they remain in the family and not go to some outsider.
Charlene is no outsider. They've been living together for so many years.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Okay, can you just tell my brother that this is the life she's used to? If Charlene wants to take care of her, why not?
Sorry, I don't think I want to get involved. He gave me instructions to represent him until he's back from his overseas trip. And that's what I'm doing.
That makes you very involved, my dear.
Good morning. There's some files for you to review. And also, if you get a chance, I got the quotation back from the drug companies.
So I've managed to convince Sophie to let you take my sister home with you for now.
Daddy's not going to like this at all.
If my brother makes noise, just put the blame on me. Say I insisted.
Home. We're going home.
And Sivan will help paint a picture of my sister's life before the onset of her dementia.
Pradeep, I want to go home.
Home. He's not your driver.
I've told her 101 times.
Since Charlene passed me Hui Hong's phone, I've actually gone ahead and started compiling whatever's on her phone and on her cloud services.
There's one thing Hui Hong was good at. It was being organized.
She actually has an impressive amount of photos of all the holidays you two went on, of all the text messages you two exchanged about household chores and grocery shopping.
What about the time she spent with our family?
Actually, she would complain about CNY every time it came around, and about all the obligatory family dinners that she had to attend.
It's quite clear that my sister had more of a life with Charlene than she ever did with your father.
I really hope your father will not reject Charlene's deputyship application.
He still won't like it.
Who cares what he likes?
Thank you, Meg.
Thank you, Jack. I've really enjoyed having you stay with us. I've missed you.
Where is that patient file I asked for?
I thought I passed it to you.
I've been waiting for it for at least 10 minutes.
Oh. Here it is.
Look at the counter here. It's such a mess. No wonder you can't tell what you've done and what you haven't.
I'm sorry.
I hired you because you were an organized person, Ida.
I'm sorry, Dr. Nadrah.
So you do know the word sorry. Interesting.
Hey, Charlene. Charlene just texted me. She and my sister are home already. She just gave her the eye drops.
Actually, it's really not easy being a caregiver.
Especially when the one being cared for is not cooperative.
And next time, how? What about us? Who's going to look after who?
We'll just have to do what we can on our own.
A bit funny, thinking about end of our lives.
No choice. For Tess's sake, it's the right thing to do.
What do you mean you didn't charge Charlene? After all the work that you did for her, going through my aunt's phone and
I don't
everything.
know. I guess I didn't have the heart to talk about money.
You're way too soft-hearted, you know. And she has money, by the way.
I felt sorry for them, okay? It's tough enough dealing with dementia. When you throw complicated family relationships into the mix,
And do you feel sorry for yourself? You're selling yourself too short.
people love to tussle over things like that in court all the time, just for the sake of being right. But life is about the day-to-day moments. What good is it for Hui Hong to be with her family if Charlene would actually take better care of her?
And who's gonna take care of you? You need a capable assistant who's gonna chase down all these payments that you can't bring yourself to collect. I wonder who that could be. How's that situationship going? Learned that word from Jolene.
Status quo, which is nothing. Nothing is going on. Probably nothing ever will.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea for me to keep working there. Nadrah seems really upset.
All the more you need to continue.
But it's such a negative environment.
This is the best way for Nadrah to get used to being around you.
I'm just thinking about the patient.
We already discussed this. It's going to take some time for her to come around to the idea of accepting our relationship. This is something that she needs to work on, so we are just helping her to do it. Okay?
I just don't want to make things worse.
Okay. Let's just take it one day at a time. The more she sees us together, the more that you are a part of her life, the easier it will be for her to accept it. Eventually.
But what if she can never accept it?
She will, Saya.
So, any updates on your sister?
I think no news is good news.
Well, once your brother finds out that she went home with Charlene, he might have something to say about that.
Maybe Sophie should bluff her father that Hui Hong is in a nursing home, neutral ground.
Then what? He's sure gonna ask which home, which bed. And then, better to leave it for now.
Anyway, remember that research trip I told you guys about? It's happening. So I might need your help to continue looking after this place.
Of course. Hey, your earnings have shot up since I've been here.
You sure you can keep it up?
She must have gotten her business smarts from somewhere.
Yeah, so sorry, I'll be going away for a while. I just need some time to figure things out. What I do know is that I want to get back into fashion in some way, just not sure how exactly.
Don't worry about us. Just go. Whatever you choose to do, we will support you.
Anyway, we have a favor to ask of you.
Can you be the donor of our LPA?
Of course. You don't even need to ask.
This kind of thing cannot just assume, right?
It's a lot of work, you know. So many decisions to make. Caregiving is really not easy.
That is why, if we ever lose our faculties in any way...
Just find an OH home and put us there.
Wait, what?
Look, you've already lost 10 years of your life. We're not going to take any more from you just to take care of us.
Okay. I'll try to fulfill your wishes. If I can afford to, that is.
Look, your father and I don't have much these days, but whatever we have left, just put it towards our care.
Most important thing is, you must make sure you succeed in your cafe and your fashion business so that we can stay at the atas place like Hua Jie.
Yeah, don't put pressure on her.
But Tess, if anyone can do it, it's you. You are the strongest, most capable person we know.
I figured you'd still be here. Since you rejected my calls, ignored my messages, you know you don't have to do all that on your own, right? Ida can work on it tomorrow.
Could you take a hint? Get out and leave me alone.
Okay, I know you haven't been taking the news well about me and Ida.
Oh, so it's my fault.
But if you continue to make things difficult for her, she might not feel comfortable working here anymore.
So be it.
Hey, you brought dinner. Oh.
I'll see you at home, Sam.
Hey, what's going on? Sorry I didn't take your call. And that you had to deal with this all by yourself.
You hear it happening to other people all the time. But nobody ever thinks it will happen to them. And life is hard enough with work, the kids, my mother-in-law. I'm just so done with everything, Tess.
Then come with me.
What?
My research trip.
But my clinic?
Come on, your clinic will still be here when you get back.
I can't just
Drop everything? Yes, you can, Nadrah. Come on. You spent so many years trying to be Little Miss Perfect. It's time you did something for yourself. For a change.
Where are you going now? Are you really gonna take things this far? Just walk out and abandon the family? How dramatic, sayang. At least I didn't abandon anyone, right? I'm still here. Look, wait. Maybe you need to look at yourself. You've been so busy with work. No wonder the family is in this state.
Don't you dare blame me for your mistakes. You're the one who destroyed this family, not me.